Hello, my name is Jody, and welcome to your story. Please sit or lay in a comfortable position. Close your eyes when you are ready. Take a nice deep breath in and relax as you softly and slowly let it go. I would like to help you relax for a few minutes before we begin this story, so you will be better able to visualize what is happening with a clear mind. As you relax into your story, you may begin to feel sleepy, and this is a good thing. If at any time you feel the urge to go to sleep, you may like to allow the sound of my voice to fade into the background and follow these pleasant feelings deeper into relaxation and deeper into sleep. As you sit or lay here in this room you are in right now, it may be helpful if you allow your awareness to fill your body for a moment and then just let it go and release all tension. You may at any time focus for a moment on your breathing and make sure you are breathing softly and slowly, deeply and evenly. If your thoughts stray or wander, you can return your focus to your relaxed breathing or the sound of my voice. Whatever you choose, you are to regard every refocusing as a success and reward yourself with good feelings for improving your powers of concentration. You may like to choose to focus just on the blank space behind your closed eyelids for now and simply allow your mind to clear as you rest your awareness here. Even if you are experiencing a stream of thoughts or mental images, you can selectively choose to disregard these thoughts or images and emphasize the space around them or behind them, and reward yourself for choosing the correct thing to commit your mental energy to at this time. You can fill this empty space with love or life energy if you would like, and just enjoy what it feels like to give your mind a little time to rest and relax. Clearing the way before you listen to a story while you drift off to sleep. You can view this blank space as a place to rest or refuge from the busyness of your day if it pleases you to do so. To more deeply relax, you could move your attention down to your body, your legs, arms, and torso. There may still be a little more tension left in the body, and this is fine. Find the places within you that are the most deeply relaxed and move your awareness to these areas. You can selectively focus on the areas that feel the most pleasant and the most deeply relaxed, and treat these relaxed areas as additional successes. You may let these areas of relaxation grow if you would like. You could feel relaxation moving up into your jaw muscles, and notice this feeling of relaxation as you let the tension go out of all these little muscles and your jaw unclenches and lets go. It may drop open, your lips part, and the more you relax, the easier it becomes to focus on it, because the feeling becomes more noticeable. This creates a feedback loop. The more focus equals more relaxation, and the relaxation makes it easier to focus, easier to rest, keeping your body as still as you can while you are doing this. And in these empty spaces within your own mind, on this blank canvas, you can begin to paint a picture with your imagination using your senses. You could imagine yourself in a forest on a warm summer's day, a green leafy place surrounded by lush vegetation, and there could be some flowers here and there. Hear the gentle rushing of the leaves in the soft breeze. Smell the leaves, the flowers, and the earth. Hear the song of some birds. Perhaps feel warm in some places where the sun has filtered through the leaves. Feel the peace and harmony of this place. Let it soak into your soul. You can be happy here and rest. Near you, there is a path. This could be a dirt trail made out of stone, yellow bricks, anything you would like. See yourself getting up and walking along this path easily and at your own pace. This is the kind of place where hurrying doesn't make any sense. Just taking your time and enjoying your stroll. Up ahead, you see there is a clearing. In the distance, you hear the sound of a gentle waterfall. As you get nearer, you hear the happy sound of voices talking excitedly and laughing. When you reach this clearing, you see the gentle waterfall cascading down a rocky hill. Sloping down, water trickling down, the water ends at a meadow, bisected by a babbling brook. Lazy water making happy sounds. There are round gray boulders here and there in the hill, the waterfall, the meadow, and stones of assorted sizes in the brook. There is one very large old tree standing straight and tall in the middle of this meadow on the other side of the brook. This is all very ordinary and pleasant in the warm, shining sunlight, shining down from the clear blue sky dotted with white cotton ball clouds, all so comfortingly normal. The people that are here, however, appear to be very odd. There are about 7 of them sitting on the boulders near the waterfall, talking, chatting, giggling, as if having an animated conversation. They are positioned as not to be really talking to each other, sitting far apart and at odd angles. They are all talking at once. No one seems to be listening or paying any attention at all to the other people present. The strangest thing of all about these folks is what they appear to be made of. They are translucent or transparent. They look to be made of water or glass or crystal, and the chattering and mirth is continuous. They seem quite oblivious to their surroundings. You approach one of these people, position yourself in front of her, and say hello. She continues to babble and laugh. These people are all speaking English. You feel sure of this, but as you listen to this one, you are unable to make out what she is saying. It is as if there is no train of thought. You reach out and caress a cold, hard cheek, and again, there is no reaction. Stiff, cold, oblivious, unaware. You begin to get the feeling this being is not really alive, but is more of a machine. But who put them here? You carry on with your walk along the riverbank towards the tree. When you come to a place with several conveniently located stones, you use these stones to step on and are able to easily cross the little stream and walk through the soft grass and wildflowers to the tree. The bark feels rough and solid under your hands. You look up, way up to the branches so far above you, they look as if they are brushing the sky. You would like to climb this tree, but the nearest branches are so far above you. You take hold of a deep furrow in the gray-brown bark and try to pull yourself up, but a big chunk of this bark breaks off in your hand. What is behind this tree's outer layer is not wood at all. As you feel around the hole you have just made, you feel the tree is hollow. You effortlessly pull away another sizable chunk of bark, and see it is just a thin shell on a very hollow tree. You pull away more and more, the bark coming away so easily in your hands, and soon you have made a hole big enough to step through. As you do, your feet feel soft earth below them. It is so dark inside this tree, you can't make out anything. You feel the smoother but still somewhat coarse bark on the inside of the trunk and are glad it has a solid feel to it, for you feel a little unsteady in the complete darkness. The light from the meadow outside seems to fade away quickly in the area around the hole, and weakly it does nothing to penetrate the darkness inside. You make your way along, continuously feeling your way along the gently curved surface. You look up, and in the inky blackness above you, you see a tiny white light. It is hard to get your bearings in here, and you cannot tell if this tiny speck of light is close to you or if it is a big light very far away. You reach up and can at least tell it is so far away you cannot grasp it. You reach up again, straining just a little bit this time to see if you can touch it, and as you do, you push on the side of the tree, on tiptoes. You feel yourself rise off the ground a few inches and then settle down onto the dirt again. You like this feeling, so you jump up this time and reach out for the light with both hands and are able to float up several feet. You keep reaching for the light and hold your attention on this light and keep floating up towards it. Soon you are able to lower your arms and can keep traveling upwards, using only your focus as a guide. You feel yourself accelerating as you get better and better at using your attention and interest to focus on just this one thing in just the right way to keep yourself traveling upwards. You realize the light must be very far away, because it doesn't appear to be getting much brighter as you move towards it, going faster and faster. You can see no visual clues as to where you are going, but your body tells you you are not just traveling up in a straight line. You feel as if you are twisting and turning, yet the light remains straight ahead and just a little up in your field of vision. You try to reach out for it again with both hands, and this time it is as if the light and yourself are not moving at all in spite of what your body is telling you. This time you are able to grasp the little speck of light and enclose it in both your hands. The moment you do, the feeling of motion ceases and you feel yourself as very still in the total darkness. Your attention is directed to your feet for a moment, and you move them to feel the solid floor under them. Slowly, you take a step and then another, feeling a vast emptiness all around you, walking slowly and carefully in the darkness, holding your clasped hands in front of you as you are a little apprehensive about bumping into something here. Quietly and softly in the darkness, you hear a pleasant female voice call out to you. She says hello. You do not answer and keep walking. You are not sure what direction the voices come from. As it beckons you, saying this way, it sounds as if it is coming from all around you. You still say nothing and continue on, feeling as if you know the way now. Soon the voice speaks to you again and is louder and clearer this time. She says you can let go now. You unclasp your hands as if releasing a bird, and the white light instantly grows to encase you, and you find yourself floating in this infinite light. It is very bright, but it does not hurt or dazzle your eyes. You feel weightless, free, and not alone. In this light, You feel many consciousnesses. You don't know how you can sense or know this, but you do. You can feel you are completely surrounded by calm and loving disembodied beings. You feel no need to speak to them because you can also just feel they know what you are thinking and feeling right now. You feel so wonderfully calm, light, and free in this place. You just let yourself go and allow yourself to float here, just floating in the knowing, feeling the kindness, completely safe and secure, loved and comfortable, just enjoying this wonderful feeling. And you become so relaxed you lose your sense of time and become unsure if you have been floating here for a few minutes or several hours. But it doesn't seem to matter very much. You just feel so good you don't want to wonder about anything or think about anything or try to figure anything out. You are perfectly content to just let it all go and let it all happen. Feeling protected, loved, and watched over by whoever these people are. And you enjoy it so much, you allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into this feeling, floating softly down, so peaceful. And you just allow yourself to drift and wander in this place until you become aware you can hear bird song coming from somewhere far away, and you can smell grass and feel soft earth and grass below you. And you are waking up in a meadow on a warm summer day, and as you wake up, you wonder if it is all a dream, or maybe just your imagination. And you sit up and look around you to see you are in the meadow beside the tree, and there is no hole in the tree. It is standing firm and strong as it always has. And the meadow and the waterfall, the tree and the brook all look the same. But the odd glass people are still there off in the distance, sitting on the rocks around the waterfall, and they can just be heard if you listen very hard. Still laughing and chattering about nothing and not making any sense. You walk towards them through the softly swaying grass and wildflowers, noticing some rare and beautiful butterflies along the way. And you approach a young crystal person on this side of the brook. This one is having a wonderfully babbling conversation with the thin air. This person is quite young, and you cannot tell if it is a boyish-looking girl or a pretty young man. You reach around the gesturing hands to touch the hard, cold cheek, and are surprised to feel soft, pliant, warm flesh. The chattering speaker is also surprised and stops speaking. As this person looks up at you, you realize it is a young man, and he gazes up at you in quiet amazement, like he has never seen a person before. Up the hill a little way, there is another chattering crystal speaker. When you get nearer, you see this one is an older woman, whose deeply creased face catches the sunlight, and you find it quite beautiful the way the light melts away into her translucent body. You watch and consider touching her also, but the young man is going to beat you to it, as you see he has followed you and is moving his hands over the surface of her long and somewhat stiff hair. As he strokes her hair, it begins to move beneath his hands, and like himself just a few short moments ago, the lady stops speaking and raises her face to smile at him. You walk down the grassy hill to the place where you crossed the river earlier, and carefully cross the lazy flowing water to the stones placed just right for your steps. These beings are so quiet as they walk behind you and follow your example. They make no sound as your feet rustle through the long, soft grass. There are 5 people on the other side of the brook, and you go to the closest ones, allowing your 2 new friends to continue on to take care of the others. This one before you is a tall man of muscular build with a strong jaw. He is laughing with a deep, rumbling voice at some joke unheard as he slaps his knee. You don't want to be knocked over by him, so you position yourself behind and gently pat him on the back. You are not surprised when the laughter stops and he turns his head to look at you. You smile to show you are friendly and gesture towards the others who are coming down the gently sloping hill to see you. They all look happy, relaxed, and blissfully quiet. The large man, the tallest of the bunch, joins the group, and they all make their way to the water together, where they form a small group on the shore. You stand on the bank a little apart from them and watch. The older woman is the first to smile and wave at you before she steps into the water, melts into it, and disappears. Another being, this one a young woman, does the same. She smiles and waves at you and then hops into the water where she very quickly becomes a part of the stream. When it is the young man's turn, you smile and wave back and see he is happy to enter the gently flowing waterway. You count 4 more people, the large man and 3 others. You smile and wave as you watch them enter the water, and then you are alone on this beautiful summer's day in this peaceful meadow. You lay down on the soft green grass of the riverbank and look down into the stream. Carefully you dangle one finger into the water and are relieved to see your finger remains intact and does not melt. The water is shallow and warm and you enjoy the feel of it, so you wave your entire hand back and forth just below the surface, relaxing and watching the play of sunlight on the dappled mossy bottom, feeling so calm and relaxed as if you had all the time in the world to just enjoy this moment, listening to the birds far away in the woods, smelling the grass and the algae in the tiny crevices between the stones. You notice a fish has taken an interest in your hand. It is a speckled trout just over a foot long, moving ever so slightly from side to side, just waving its tail enough to hold its position as it faces upstream, watching your hand. You open your hand palm forward to welcome this fish, and as it nears your hand, it gapes its mouth a couple of times and then spits an egg into the palm of your hand. You pull it up out of the water to have a better look at it. It is an egg of the most common and ordinary variety. This looks no different to you than any other egg you have purchased from the grocery store and perhaps eaten for breakfast. As you examine this egg, turn it around in your hands, test its weight, a cool breeze stirs the grasses around you, and the sun goes behind a cloud. You look up to the sky to see dark clouds gathering and feel a drop of rain. You wonder if there is a house nearby and rise to return to the forest. You are very surprised to see there is a large stone cottage standing between you and the woods. Nestled in a bed of rose bushes, there is no road or path leading to it. No cut grass surrounding it. It looks both old and new at the same time, as if someone has just made it to look that way. There are window boxes displaying bright blooms at every window, and if you would like, there can be ivy growing up the walls. You can fill in as many details as you would like to make this exactly the cottage you would like it to be. There are wide front steps, and on the heavy wooden front door is something that looks a little out of place. When you get nearer, you see there is a yellow post-it note attached to the door, and in delicate and swirly handwriting are the words, "The key is in the egg," written there. The sky has turned to a leaden gray, and the wind has grown a bite as a few more icy cold raindrops prick your skin. You crack the egg against the door jamb and open it carefully, expecting a mess to ooze forth, but the egg is filled with white feathers that swirl away quickly into the wind. And of course, it also contains a key, a modern-looking key, newly cut and never used. It turns easily in the lock, and you are soon inside your new home. You quickly close the door on the inclement weather and enjoy the welcoming warmth of the spacious entranceway. This, like everything else in this wonderful cottage, can be any way you would like it to be. This is your home, and you are to fill in as many details as you would like, just the way you would enjoy them the most. You are happy to see on one of the walls a picture hung there of yourself looking happy, relaxed, satisfied, and quite attractive. You may take a walk around this house if you would like and see everything here is set up just the way you would like it to be. Everything in every room is just what you would choose if price were no object. What interests you the most are the pictures on the walls. They are pictures of yourself doing things you would like to do, with people you would like to do them with. And in all of them, you appear to be having a very good time. The windows are all large and silver streaked with icy rain that is now pouring down on them, yet in here you feel cozy and warm. You could add a fireplace or two if you would like to help add to the atmosphere of warmth and comfort. You see a staircase on the wall. Going up these stairs are a series of pictures of yourself and the happiest and most comfortable circumstances. There are 11 stairs, and you could climb them if you would like, and on each one you could pause and look at one of these pictures and tell yourself this is who you are now, and feel the way you would feel if this all came true. I will count the steps, and you could take a little time to just feel good about yourself if you would prefer to relax and just allow your mind to drift for a time and get ready to go to sleep. You are now at the bottom step, and now is the time to begin your ascent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now you are on a landing, a big picture window before you. Unable to make out what is outside for the constant streams of icy rain, you enjoy the sound the rain is making as it lashes the window pane, and are glad to be inside, safe and warm. There are doors on this landing, and you choose one to open. Inside is your bedroom, just the way you would like it to be. This could be your bed, or perhaps you would like to have a newer or bigger one. The bed could be empty, or there could be someone you really love sleeping there if you would prefer. It is getting dark outside and the room is dimly lit. Maybe just the light from a fireplace to show you the way to your bed, and you climb in, so comfortable and warm, snuggly softness gently holding up your tired body. So wonderful to rest now. And there is a window, the light fading outside, almost all gone now. You close your eyes and imagine this house in any location you would like. Maybe by the sea or somewhere warm, or maybe somewhere else. You imagine this and feel as if you are moving just a little bit, like your bed and your house are moving, up a bit and maybe forward too, just slightly, ever so slightly. So subtle you aren't sure if you are moving or not. You open your eyes and look at your window and see the rain is streaking off to the side now and wonder if your house is still on the ground. But you are too tired to think about this too much right now. Right now you know you are on your way to something good and are ready to enjoy some time to rest while you wait for the weather to clear up and to arrive. So you close your eyes again and listen to the sound of the rain and enjoy the gentle feeling of soft motion as you snuggle in for a long night's sleep. And behind your closed eyelids, you feel yourself floating down into the soft darkness inside yourself where everything is peaceful and still. Going deeper, deeper down and deeper into sleep, softly floating, so relaxed, calm, quiet, sleep, deeper to sleep, and even deeper to sleep, shutting down, so calm and relaxed, pleasantly slipping away, feeling yourself go down, down deeper, such a pleasant feeling to allow yourself to go deeper, deeper and deeper into sleep. And I will count backwards from 10, and with each number you will go down, down and down, deeper and deeper into sleep and good dreams. Down you go, 10, and the deeper you go, the better it feels. 9, the sound of my voice fading away. 8, fading into the background. 7, slipping away. 6, slipping away. Numbers slipping away. 5, consciousness slipping away. 4, time doesn't matter. 3, and neither does anything else. 2, all slipping away now. 1, all gone for now. 0, and there is nothing else. Good night.